Alright, let's run this Glock. The one thing I love about this gun is it's extremely accurate. The one thing I don't like about this gun is I keep getting brass to the face. Alright, so if you noticed, brass hit me in the arm, brass hit me in the chest, brass hitting me everywhere. I absolutely love this gun. It's a very, very accurate shooting gun, but it throws brass at me. I'm not too thrilled with that. See how accurate it is? I'm going to shoot it at the head, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Right now there's nothing there. "15 shots at the head, all 15 hit target." Let's show you where we hit. So she's fairly accurate. I mean, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, probably about 15 there. So, you know, that's a little bigger than a fist at 10 yards. Not going to be sad with that. I mean, it shoots very accurate, feels beautiful in my hand. I just can't get it to not hit me with brass every time I shoot. Sometimes I even get a failure to eject because it ejects so weakly. Everything about it. I love the color. I love the feel in my hand. I love how well it shoots. I mean, fist size, 10 yards away. I just wish she would eject the brass a little better. My CZP-10C shoots it all the way across the pasture here. I mean, getting, you know, 5-yard ejections. My Glock 27, my 40 cal, that thing shoots brass like 10 yards. I mean, it shoots it far. Never ever do I get hit in the face with brass on that. I absolutely love that gun. It made me a Glock fanboy big time. This gun is changing my opinion on that a little bit now. I love it. I don't think I'm ever going to carry it. I spent the money on the holster to get it, to carry it. I'm just not sure that I'm going to carry this gun. I'm very, very disappointed with it. I'm very, very disappointed with it. That ejection of the brass situation. In the head. Freedom's safety tip of the day: your gun. Never holster your gun on your while your holster is on your person. Remove your holster from your person, insert your gun, pointing in a safe direction. That way you know if it goes off, it's somewhere it's not going to shoot somebody or yourself. Then after your gun's holstered, stick it into your waistband. Now you're good to go. And you don't shoot yourself in the wing or the butt or the leg or anywhere else you don't want to shoot yourself. Remember, don't shoot yourself in your wang. When I pull it out and get the sights, they line directly up. I don't really have to cant my wrist or anything. I could probably pull this gun out of my holster with my eyes closed and probably hit steel at 7 yards. I mean, that's how great it feels in my hand. The only issue I have is the ejection pattern is very random. As you guys are going to see in this video, it's very random. I wish it would be better. I've had a couple failure to eject. It hasn't happened in probably the last 400 rounds. It happened in the first, actually probably been 500 rounds now. It actually happened, the failure to ejects I've had in between about 700 and 900 rounds, and then I haven't had it. I think I got about 1,500 to 2,000 rounds through this now. Everything seemed to happen between the 7 and 900 round range. I still am getting brass to the face though, as you're going to see here. I get hit in the arm a lot with brass. It's not what I would love. I do like the gun. I have carried it a few times. I love the capacity of it, you know, 15 rounds plus one in the chamber. It's a lot of rounds. I'm afraid to carry it. I don't understand Glock, how something like this has gotten out of your factory. I get it, everybody makes mistakes. This seems to be a later Gen 4, as I got it 2 years ago, and it's having the same issues that the Gen 4s have had for whenever they came out. What's that, 10 plus years ago now? So it's a little disappointing. I'm a Glock fanboy. This one is making me not feel so much anymore. Maybe my opinion will change. I keep shooting it. Maybe it'll get better. It doesn't seem to. It seems to still be the same. I do clean my guns a lot. I keep them very well lubricated. So that should never be an issue. We just have to figure out how to get it to eject better, or I don't know, trade it in and get another one. I'd hate to give someone a gun that doesn't work the way it's supposed to though. I love the grip pattern. Everything about this grip pattern is nice. Feels great in my hands. I mean, I literally just throw the guns up and automatically the sights are aligned. I don't even have to look. Like, they're just there. I do carry my G27 every single day. That is my carry gun. I really love that gun. It feels very comfortable. Holds 12 rounds of 40 cal. I mean, that's a big deal in my opinion. You know, everybody says it's a little snappy. We'll show the review of that gun. It is a little bit snappier than this, but it comes to life or death. Rather make sure that I'm not going to get a failure to eject. Rather not have brass hit me in the eyeball if I'm not wearing a hat. You know, keep me from shooting. Who knows what can happen in those kind of situations. But I know I'm just not as proud of this gun as I thought I was going to be. I'm not as proud of this gun as I want to be. I'm proud I own it. I'm proud I could afford it. But the gun itself I'm not so proud of right now. Alright guys, so after the 50 rounds of shooting the Glock 19, you can see it's a pretty accurate gun. There's nothing just directly to the left or right. It's just high or low depending on how I'm pulling the trigger. I really like it, man. It is a very, very accurate gun. It just needs to be more consistent with the ejection pattern. Glock, I hope you can fix this. This is my only flaw with your gun. So I hope your engineers can figure this out, because I sure would love to carry a Glock 19 every single day. I do like my 27, but I got a small place in my heart for a FDE Glock 19. And I'm going to show you guys what I like about it and show you guys what I don't like about it. So let's go inside and take a look. Alright, freedom lovers, welcome back. Here's our Glock 19 Gen 4 FDE. Check it, make sure it's clear. Nice and clean. Alright. Here's this Glock 19. I love how beautiful it is. Very nice gun. Very, very, very nice gun. This is the first one that I got that has disappointed me. Now granted, it's only my third Glock gun. I've had a G27, which I still use and carry today. I had a Glock 22, which I sold. I love that gun, I just needed some money at the time. So let's take a look at this thing. So the finish on this gun is absolutely beautiful. Now I do have a little bit of wear right there. This is from putting it in and out of my gun safe. As I put it in, it drags across the door into the little holster that's on the gun safe, and so it has caused a little bit of wear there. Not a whole lot, as you can see. I really do like the finish. Fit and finish is beautiful. I put the medium back strap on with the beaver tail. Fits my hand like a glove. I throw the sights. When I throw these bad boys up, they're dead on. No question at all. These have the These have the aftermarket Glock night sights. I had them put on. Now the original sights that were on this gun, the original Glock sights as everyone knows them, was absolutely terrible. I shot everything to the left. I couldn't do anything but hit to the left. And as soon as I got these new sights, now I hit nothing but the middle. So it's much more accurate now. I love that. I love that about this gun. As you guys see in the video footage, this gun does have an ejection pattern issue. I've had at least 5 or 6 failures to eject through the years of having this. I've had it for 2 years now, so it's kind of a long-term review. I think I have about 3,000 or 4,000 rounds through this. I don't honestly keep count. I just shoot my gun and have fun with it. That's what I do, and this is my gun. Trigger on it is actually fairly good. I don't know if it's just because it's broke in. It's not as clean as that CZ-P10C I have, but it has the take up, hit the wall, break, reset on it, a little long, still long, oh, broke, right on the glass, not very much creep. So, as you see, it's got a little bit of take up, hit that wall, has a little bit of creep as you saw, a little bit more creep, then finally the break, and then the reset. Pretty long, and then you got creep, and then the break, you got, let's do it again, get all that take up, then you got the creep, and then the pull, the break. Let's compare it to the CZ-P10C's trigger here. I'll show you guys that it's empty. Alright, as you look at this trigger, got a little, I gotta get my hand on the gun better so these triggers start pulling. It's got a little bit of take up, hit the wall, a little bit of creep, break. The reset is so fast. Look at that. And then there's no creep once you hit the reset. Let's do it again from the beginning. Pull it. No creep. Pull it to the wall. No creep. Reset. Almost immediate. Back to the Glock. Pull the take up. Hit the wall. Still creeping. Reset. Seems to be forever. Hit it. Creep. Clean rip. Man, Glock, this is what you should do right here, buddy. Look at that. Take up, wall, no creep, just a break, reset, very short. Oh, my hand slipped. Reset very short. Now let's take up, creep. Trigger pulls, And look at your reset. Man, that's like 3 times what the CZP-10C is. I still like this trigger, I'm not gonna lie. I love shooting this gun, it's very accurate. Is it as good as my CZP-10C? Not sure. I shot about 100 rounds through it so far, maybe a little bit more. You guys have seen. As you heard, I don't keep count. But this is the Glock 19, guys. The one thing I dislike on it is the ejection pattern. Here's my Glock 27 Gen 3. It's all black. It's one of the few black handguns I have. Black guns, period, I have. A lot of them have FDE or some kind of gray or brown in them. So, and again, I have the night sights on this one. So, Glock aftermarket. This is what I carry every day. I wouldn't trade it for anything, although I was about to for the Gen 4 19 here, but it hasn't made me feel good about it yet. I may start carrying the CZP-10C, but I'm going to have to get a holster for that first. Have not done that yet. So as of right now, Glock, I'm still a fanboy, as you see. Still carrying your G27. Do I love it? Absolutely. Does it shoot great? Absolutely. Do I shoot well with it? Absolutely. So this is what I'm going to still use for today. I wanted to get another one. I'd like to carry more than just one gun. Glock, I tried to buy a second one to make it this one, but you disappointed me on the ejection and the everything's on the ejection. The weak ejection and the failure to eject. Other than that, it's a beast, runs good, cycles great, just ejects terribly. Not all the time though. As you'll see in the video, it ejects pretty well for 90% of the time, but there's that 10% of the time it just doesn't want to eject correctly. Oh, Glock, what are you doing to me? Come on, man. This shouldn't be an issue, not for Glock. Come on, man. Glock, what are you doing? Come on, man. This should be perfect. They call it Glock perfection, right? What happened to it? Their perfection. Are they losing it? Are they changing the game? Are they going in the wrong direction and allowing people like this to pass them? Because I'll tell you, this is a really sweet gun. I'm not going to lie. This is a really sweet gun too. You just got to prove me different. I'm going to keep this for quite a while. I'm going to do a lot more shooting with it. You guys are going to see a lot more of this gun in future videos. And we'll see. Maybe she gets better. And maybe it gets worse. Time will tell. But Glock feels good, shoots good, operates good, ejects terrible. You're close, but no cigar. How about this one? And I'm the ultimate fanboy. I am the ultimate Glock fanboy. I'm not gonna lie. Every gun I've owned, I shouldn't say every gun. Most of the guns I own were Glocks in the past. Is that changing? Absolutely. This gun made me change. If it wasn't for this would probably be a Gen 5. But guess what? It's not. I got a different brand Glock. You're the only person to blame for that one. I will probably buy another one. I will probably buy a Gen 5 sometime down the road. But right now I didn't. Right now I went CZ. Absolutely love it. Feels good in hand. Just as good as a Glock. Maybe a little bit better grip texture. So Glock, come on, man. What do you got, man? Let's see this engineering. Glock perfection. Let's see it. Fix it. Make it better. Make it perfect. That's what you state. Glock perfection. Let's see it. Come on, man. Alright, Glock. Where did perfection go? You used to have it in this one. Gen 3, Glock 27. My opinion, perfection. Gen 4, not so much. Glock 19, Gen 4. Where did perfection go, Glock? We want it back. All we asked for is no finger grips. No finger groove. All we've asked for was no finger grooves. Gen 4 still has it. I know Gen 5 doesn't. Does it operate better than the Gen 4? I understand you still have the dual recoil spring inside the Gen 5s that you had in the Gen 4s. I don't trust this one. I trust this one. Put the old one back. Get rid of some finger grooves. Call it a day. You'd make a lot of us happy. Anyway, Glock, I love your guns anyway. 19, the Glock 19, beautiful. You did a good job with this. Gen 4, didn't change much. I do like the beaver tail, thank you. Just fix the ejection, please. Glock 27, Gen 3, favorite carry gun. It's the only one I carry, really. I was going to carry this one until it didn't want to eject correctly. So I can still carry this one every single day. The Glock 19 is very accurate. As you see, there's no hanging to the left, hanging to the right. Everything's high or low, depending on how I'm pulling that trigger, squeezing the trigger, or pulling the trigger. It does shoot very accurate, don't get me wrong. Would I take it to war with me? Maybe as my backup handgun. Am I going to carry it every day? No. I carry my Glock 27 right now. It's never failed me. That probably has 2, 3, 4,000, probably have to guess 4,000 rounds through it now. And not one hiccup. Not one. That's why I was so excited to get the Glock 19, because I've always wanted one. And I loved it. It was in full FDE. Looked beautiful in my opinion. It's a Christmas gift 2 years ago. First gun I got in 8 years. So excited to get this gun. And boy am I disappointed. With the first failure to eject, chalked it up. Second failure to eject, got worried. Third failure to eject, now I really started getting worried. Then I decided maybe I should make a YouTube channel. And the fifth failure to eject was in my buddy's hands, who was trying it out for the first time. And now he's glad he's a Walther guy. He hasn't had that problem with his gun. So, you live and you learn, I guess. Glock, I hope you fix this problem, because I really would love to have another one that I don't have this issue with. Gen 5s, I mean, they don't make me feel any better. So, will I buy another Glock? Thinking about a 43. Don't know if I'll pull the trigger or not. I'm just not sure. I love guns. I'll buy them all and put them in there. When I'm paying my own money for a gun, I want it to be right. I want it to work right. I want to love it. I want it to be my little baby. It takes care of me and protects me. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. Enjoy your freedom. Please don't shoot yourself in the wang.